Welcome back to Civil Engineers YouTube channel. In this short video lecture, I would like to guide you for three big mistakes in the construction of residential building. If you want to build your house, and that is G plus 1 story, it means ground floor plus first floor. So what are the three common big mistakes in the construction of residential building? So therefore watch this video till the end to know about three big and common mistakes. The first one is, guys, here suppose this is road level, okay, means road level, RL, okay. So from the road level, what should be the height of the building, okay, or height of the residential house? As you can see, residential building plinth level, you can say plinth level. What should be the plinth level for residential building? As you can see, this is ground level. So remember, guys, before starting a residential building, you should know that the plinth level or your building height from the ground level or from the road level should be minimum at the height of 2 feet and 6 inches. This is minimum, 2 feet and 6 inches. It should not be less than this. That's why what are the problems there? Okay, so so this is your house front elevation, suppose. Okay, these are ventilation, etc. And here you can say that this is kind of main gate. You can say this is a kind of main gate. Okay, so showing main gate. So that should be the plinth level. It means like this. Okay, your building height should be start from here, from this plinth level to this floor level, which you can keep up to 11 feet. 11 feet. Okay, so but from the road level, it should be minimum 11 feet plus 2 feet and 6 inches. So you can say this is 13 feet and 6 inches. This is full height from the road level. So what's the reason behind this? As you know, after 1 year or 2 years, the road level is going to the upward side. For example, 6 inches, minimum 6 inches. But normally they are keeping about 6 inches and 9 inches. From 6 to 9 inches they are keeping. Okay. But after 2-3 years, again they are doing you can say so they are making like concrete or brickwork. Okay, or anyway, so they are going, for example, this is road depth. Okay, road depth means after 4 years minimum, after 4 years they are going up to 12 inches. So when they are going to the upward side, so within 15 years they are coming to this level, to this plinth level. So therefore, when you are keeping the height of the plinth level more than this, you will be safe. Otherwise, one day will come here, for example, after 15 or 16 years, the road level will be here. This will be the road level. That's why, because after 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, it depends on the government, especially in Pakistan, Afghanistan, in India, they are going to the upward side, in Africa, okay, but they are not removing the old material, but directly they are placing the brickwork, or they are placing the concrete or bitumen. So the depth is going to the upward side. So when it's going to the upward side, your house level or plinth level should be inside the road level. In that case, the flood level is going, or the flood or everything will be enter to your house, this main gate, and it can affect your building. So this is one of the big mistake. It means minimum it should be 2 feet and 6 inches. So therefore I'm recommending you, normally you can keep from 3 feet and 6 inches. Okay, So here this level you can keep down, but the building level should be up from the road level. Otherwise, you will face more problem. This is very important. So this is the first big mistake. Now, what is the second big mistake? Okay, plinth beam construction. Plinth beam construction. In most of the house, you can see the seepage. Okay, what's the reason? Because as you can see, for example, this is foundation. Suppose foundation is 4 feet. Okay, and we are directly place the brick masonry like this. Okay, so on the top of the plinth level we are placing the brick masonry. So before plinth level you should provide DPC, DPC not DPC, but you should provide plinth beam here. Okay, to get a soft surface. On the top of that you can provide the brick masonry, otherwise the seepage is going to the upward side. So therefore these are also brick masonry in the foundation. When you are providing brick masonry for house construction, so these are the same thing. So therefore the seepage can directly transfer here. Okay, and this seepage is going to the inside house, then that is called wall cancer. It cannot be repaired. You can't do anything on that time. Okay, we have a lot of methods to remove the seepage from the house, but that is very expensive for you people. So therefore plinth beam is very important to make a good bond between column and beam. Okay, and that is a kind of monolithic building, so therefore it becomes strong. And after, because seepage can't go easily inside the concrete, but in brick masonry it is very easy. On the top of the plinth level you can provide the polythene sheet or the plastic, which can be a kind of waterproof. So therefore this is very important. Plinth beam should be provided, and you can keep the size 12 inches depth and 9 inches width. Okay, for normal residential building up to 2-story. This is very important. Next guys, the top beam is also very important. Third one is floor beam. Why it's important? Because suppose this is a house front elevation and this is the slab. When you provide the okay, this is brick masonry. So on the top of the columns, when you directly place the slab, so this is RCC slab. Okay, so when the load comes on the top of the slab, okay, any kind of load, so it directly transfer on the brick masonry wall. But if you provide the beam, floor beam, on the top of floor beam, when you are providing the slab, so slab transfer the load to the beam, and beam transfer the load to the columns, and columns transfer the load to the footings. So this is load transfer mechanism. So floor beam is very important, because when you want to remove the wall anywhere and you want to extend your room, or if you want to extend your living room, anything, so you can remove the wall anywhere. This is just a kind of partition wall. But if you provide the slab directly on the top of the brick masonry or any wall, that is called load bearing wall, so you are not able to remove or extend or remove the wall from there. So guys, these are 3 big mistakes which I have discussed the front of you. Residential building plinth level should be minimum 2 feet and 6 inches, but normally 3 feet 6 inches is okay. But the plinth level is very important for the house construction. When you directly place or start the construction of brick masonry on the top of the foundation, so you have more chances of seepage. So when you are providing the slab directly on the top of brick masonry and you don't provide the floor beam, you will also face more problems, because it can't give you a good strength. That's why, because plinth beam or floor beam transfer the load to the columns and the walls are free. In that case, you can remove, you can extend, you can do anything with the wall. So therefore these things should be remembered before starting residential building. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Goodbye.